Hi everyone. Right, now I've designed this bag. I haven't seen this one done in the way I've done it, but I've tried to make it a lot easier. They usually do it in 2 different panels, so you have so many of one panel and an identical amount of the other. But I've done this as a one whole piece, and I've done a little diagram that I'll go through in a minute with you. But it's quite a big bag, and when it's full, all this will come out because it's in panels, see? So I'm just going to show you on a piece of fabric what I mean. The rest of the video you should be able to understand. So I've taken a strip of fabric. It's 30 centimetres from there to there, and then the length of it is 102 centimetres, and I have marked off a 1 cent, well it's more than that, but that edge isn't straight, so I've marked off a 1 centimetre there, and then 10 centimetres right the way across until I've got to the end. This is actually the lining for my bag, to the end, and then I've done like, just say that's 1 centimetre there, and then what you do is you join those two together. So the first, not the 1 centimetre, but the first 10 centimetre and the second 10 centimetre, you join together. So you put in the 2 pieces together. I've marked mine too low down, but you can do yours at the top. Just mark it at the top, and then you're just going to sew down 2 centimetres. That's all you need, okay? So you sew 2 centimetres down, like that. Oh, miss one. So you've got that. Then you miss one, and you grab that, and the third one you're going to do like that again, and you do that right across. So miss a panel, sew a panel. Sorry, let me get my thread in. Okay. Again, just sew 2 centimetres. So now I've done 2 of them like that. So it's just like doing a dart, only you keep it a straight line. So that's what you're doing all the way along. So you end up with these little tufts, what I call tufts. So then what you do, I mean obviously you have to join yours up. So I'm just going to join my piece up. Just add the 2 sections together, the ends. I'm just joining the body of the bag up, and then what you do is you take these and you flatten them. Now you want the centre of those, of this that you've just sewn, in the centre of that seam, that 2 centimetre seam. See, like that? Oh, I need to take my base off. Pop that under my needle. And near the edge, just sew across that. Now keep going until you've done all of them. So just open them up and flatten them out. And you do that all the way along. Trying to gauge them as much as possible that they're in the centre. Oops. Normally I would flatten that out, but I'm just showing you how to do this particular section. You see, and once you get back to where you started, just to, you know, take that off. And you've ended up sewing that. See what it's like? And then from the inside, which is the right way, you have like a little pocket that'll bulge out when you've put your things in your bag. Now, you have to line up the bottom exactly the same. So I've already got mine lined up because I've already done my, yeah, I've already done mine. So I'm going back to the bottom section. And again, I'm going to sew the 2 centimetres down. Just run it back and forth a couple of times, it'll be fine. So that's another one, and we're just going to flatten that one down. Pop it under your sewing machine, open that up, flatten that down. Just start sewing a little bit before the first fold. Now I did mine and continued with it, so but I've done some of these and not all of them were done, so I'm just going to sort this out now. Now, if you were doing it where you were doing individual panels and stitching them together, you'd still have to do this section. Because that's the pattern. But I decided not to do mine in individual ones. I thought, no, to me it's wasting time. If you want two-tone or 2 different coloured or 2 different patterns or a pattern and a plain panel, fine. But if you want it all the same like I did with the bag I've just shown you that I've done, then you just do one continuous piece. And as long as it's marked out right, it'll be fine. So here's your panels. That would be 10 centimetres, but you've got 2.25 turned in there, 2.5 turned in there, with a 5 centimetre there. But this is a full 10 centimetre panel, and that's all you do. You can press that now, you know, put it on your machine, on your ironing board, and give that a good press. And then what you need to do is the bag base is 16.5 centimetre circle. So cut out a circle. Now you can cover a circle this size that'll fit in the bottom after you've done the base of it. And all you do for this, just say that's my fabric. You take hold of your fabric. Let me get some fabric here so we can just show you what I mean. It's just easier. Hang on. So all you do, you take your circle of fabric, choose which you have in the bottom and the top, making a difference, it'll be exactly the same. And then slowly sew inch by inch, because it's going to be, you're sewing a straight edge onto a circle. So just go inch by inch, working your way around until you've put the base in. When you've done that, then you can take the disc again, cut one out in chipboard, and then you can glue it into the base of the one you've used, you know, to cover the base. And don't forget, when you turn them all the right way, which you would do after sewing your base in, turn it the right way, and they are so neat. Look at that, just really, really neat. But they only bulge out when you put things in them. And it'll stand up like that. Then what you do is you put your handles on. Now I did my handles where it went from one that I'd already sewn like this, and I did my handle there and there. On both sides. And then you edge it. And all I did, I used ribbon, and I just folded the ribbon. Well, I sewed the ribbon on first, onto the front, and then I flipped it over and then sewed it on. So I'll show you that section. See, where is it? So I put my handles on, and then I'd sewn the ribbon on this side first, so it was my stitchings under that stitching, then flipped that over, top stitched it, and it's nice and neat. And I really should now just sew them. But them panels, look, and they billow out once you've put things in. But mine's not got the liner in, and it's not, you know, I want a firm liner in mine, so I want the bag to stand up. And it can be used to carry anything. Toilet rolls, toiletries, art stuff, threads, whatever you want to do with it. So I hope that's helpful. So the idea is you cut a strip. It's not 10 centimetres, it's 30. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. It's 30 centimetres. Or you can have it whatever depth you want your bag. So whatever depth you're having by 102 centimetres. And then you sew the 2 centimetre ends together, which gives you a centimetre to sew it. Then you mark it out every 10 centimetres. Top and bottom. Then you will fold, like I showed you, fold the 2 sections together, and you will sew 2 centimetres on the fold. I hope that's helpful. You've got to give it a go, and you end up with a similar sort of bag to the one I did before, but it's a one-piece bag. See? All in one piece. But then I only wanted mine all in one piece. I didn't want to faff about with all these separate panels. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.